Hi, Leo. I'm Pam, and welcome to your Psychic Tarot reading for July 2014. First, I want to start off by saying, Leo, I got two microphones. Neither worked. That's what I get for getting them during Mercury in retrograde. So until I get another type of microphone, or at least a new one, I'm going to try to speak up and be closer to the computer, so hopefully you can hear me. So in your reading today, Leo, I want to start by, I shuffled the cards and cut the deck into three piles. And before I read the 10 cards of your Celtic Cross spread, I'm going to read the cards that are in the cut. The first card that you had that came up in the first cut is the King of Rods. Now, this could very well be you if you're a male Leo, because the King of Rods would be associated with fire signs, Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries. This is a man who has a lot on his mind, a lot on his plate. He's mulling over a lot of things. He's thinking, he's processing, he's planning. He has some real worries. He's unsure of himself at this time. However, they do tell me you're coming into a great time of abundance. So hooray! Starting off on a great note for the Leos out there. Phew! The next card that comes up is the Hierophant. And the Hierophant to me symbolizes God or divine presence in your life. This can also be a card of warning, to be watchful and wary and cautious. He wants you to be more stable and focused, and he wants you to have more stability and focus in your life. I feel that it's also that he's telling you you're on the right path. So that's good news, Leo. And here, the final card in your cut. Wow, you had three pretty good ones, I think, there. You have Ace of Cups. And Ace of Cups, again, is divine blessings coming into your life. You have a lot of divinity happening around you right now, Leo. That's always good. In this July 2014 reading. So this to me would be the flow of abundance of good things coming to you through divine channels, flowing into your life. Your cup runneth over, the Holy Grail. And this usually is connected to emotional fulfillment too. All right, Leo, so I laid out the cards for you in the Celtic Cross, and the first card that you have that comes up in your reading is Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles would symbolize to me, nine symbolize endings. This is not a negative ending. This is, it's like completion, but it's a card of abundance, the finer things in life, the blessings of the good life, like enjoying your life, contentment, peace, having financial stability, and fine things around you. So let me hear why the guides say Nine of Pentacles is here for you today, Leo. I hear you've crossed over into a time now where you're really going to begin to enjoy your life. And I hear you've traveled through some tough times with and had a lot of crosses to bear, but now it's like you're stepping out into the sunshine, being able to enjoy the good life now. And you enter a time of prosperity, joy, and abundance, and I feel like you're going to become generous and giving to others. They're also using the words like you've willed yourself into this place. So through your own powers of your own will and fortitude and stick-to-itiveness, you've gotten yourself to this place. So congratulations and kudos to you, Leo. I'm glad to see that. And it looks like some of you Leos wanted to show up in your reading, not only in your cut as King of Rods, but here is Knight of Rods or Wands, and this would be associated with a fire sign. This man here, He would be an Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius, or that could be his rising sign. He wants to drive forward and command some things forward, and but I do get that he has some sense of caution going on here. Uh, by the way, the Knight of Rods would symbolize somebody to me who is an outgoing individual. They have fairly good or very good communication skills. They have good money making capabilities and are connected to new enterprise and new business. Somebody that will be making a mark in the world. I hear you're entering a great time of abundance and you're moving forward. Things are moving forward in your life. You're energized, you're ready to move. And I hear that you can expect some completions of some projects and you're starting out new on some other ones. And I get that you definitely have the fortitude to see this through. You're not going to let these plans or projects that you're going to start fall by the wayside. You are going to stick with it, follow through with them, and see them through. So, and they're going to bring you a lot of success. So that's good news, Leo. Um, oh, Leo, why am I going to a card I don't like? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Leo, I have Ten of Swords here. And Ten of Swords could symbolize to me that you may have some grief if someone that you have known or cared about in your life has recently or in the recent past, has recently passed away within the past 6 months or a year. This could be grief. It could be that. And you could be experiencing that now, the grief. But it could also symbolize being stabbed in the back or betrayed by someone. So that does come up here, Leo, and this actually is crowning your reading. I hear you've gone through a lot of stress and strain, and a lot of financial pressures have been on you. I hear that you've entered a time where you could actually call people back up on the phone and say, hey, you were wrong about me, or you were wrong about that, of some detractors that have, if you've had some detractors being, having some negative say so about some things that you've done in the past, or work related issues, or even family issues, that where you can say, see, I was right, you weren't right about that. Some To say that to some people that pose some oppositions to you in the past. And I hear that your future is incredibly prominent right now, that you put an end to some things and closed some doors on some things in the past, in recent past. And some issues or conflicts that you've had about money making issues in the not so long ago past are now put to rest. A lot of these issues do seem to be about money, where you have some closure there on that, Leo. The next card you have is a money card. And now, Leo, you have the Three of Pentacles, which to me symbolizes skill, mastery, craftsmanship, abundance from the successes. 3 is a creative number. I hear that new enterprises that you're going to be involved with are going to go really well, and that you like cleaning up or wrapping up some other projects that you've been working on. This could be artistic pursuits and projects, or business related, especially real estate also comes up. Like if you've recently closed some real estate deals, if you're in the real estate business, whatever type of work you're in, whatever would be projects or programs or plans that you've been working on, I'm getting that you're wrapping them up now. You've wrapped them up, they've come to a close, and you're going to have success with the new ones that you're going to start, that will be starting for you, Leo. If any of you have been getting any kind of degrees, like in a master's degree program or anything like that, that also comes up. So long-term, some of you have completed some long-term education goals, like master's degree programs or doctorates. That's also coming up here. And that's interesting. I don't usually hear those words about degrees, but they are bringing it up. And I get that you have like a great deal of skill and mastery is very high in you right now, and you're really going to push forward on new projects. So, wow, you Leos really seem to be on the move, really ready to rock and roll out there into the world and bring a lot of good things to a lot of people. Make a lot of people. You're going to make a lot of people happy, Leo. The next card, wow, you Leos are not, you female Leos are not to be outdone by the male Leos that have shown up here with the King of Rods and the Knight of Rods. The Queen of Rods wanted to show up and have her say so here. And she shows up in the energy of what's happening right now and energy that's traveling through. She is somebody who's honest and fair in her dealings. She's very intelligent. She's wise and good in business. She's very just. She's very caring and giving and loving and nurturing person. She wants to see fairness and truth. She can also be a great spiritual advisor and counselor too. She comes up as that as well. Wow, it just keeps coming up. You're ready to move ahead on all your plans and projects. She wants you to take great care in how you spend your money. Plan carefully. I hear you have a great number of resources that you can pull from. I feel this means financially. However, it could mean other resources, not just financial, but my feeling is this is financial. And they're telling me that you're going to be prepared to work really hard. You are really going to pour it on right now with all your efforts going through. And also your goodwill towards others, kindness and sharing and giving is going to be high towards others at this time. And I hear any money-making ventures or schemes that you work on right now are going to be very successful, Leo. So I'm happy to hear that for you. And I do hear that now you're ready to close the door on the past and put the past behind. You're putting the past behind you, even mentally, because, we all can have that. We can close doors on relationships and situations, but sometimes we dwell on them for extended period of time, years sometimes. Uh, but I get that you're ready to close the door on all that, even mentally. You're not going to be carrying the past forward into what's going on into your life. I feel like you're like ready to take on the world, it seems, Leo. So the next card that you have that comes up in your reading today, Leo, is the Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Swords would be connected to an air sign. This would be an Aquarius, a Gemini, or a Libra. They can bring discord sometimes because they like to get to the truth. These air signs usually want to know what's going on behind the scenes. They want the truth to come out. They're usually bold and sometimes forceful with their opinions, or they don't have any hesitation to express their opinions. This can sometimes cause disharmony or discord. Sometimes truth is usually an issue with this Queen of Swords. She wants to get to the truth. Sometimes they're not truthful themselves. That could be the other aspect of this card. It can go either way, and that would bring like disharmony and discord as well. So depends on which Queen of Swords type personality you're dealing with. She's going to be romantically linked to some of you. For some of you, she brings a lot of gossip and gossipy kind of things come like trailing behind her. I'm hearing that. For some of you, she's going to help you forge ahead and be part of who works for you in your or with you in your new projects. If you're starting a new business, she could be somebody that works with you or for you. If you work in a company, she could be somebody assigned to work with you on a new avenue or project that your company or business is taking on. She has a great rapport with people. She's a great communicator. I feel for most of you, she wants to help you and is an aid and assistance to you in business. That comes up more strongly. But again, Leos, this is a general reading, so it's going to be different for each of you. For some of you Leos, she's going to be somebody who has been sort of a problem linked to your past. That is not the same female that's going to help the people in business. So we've got this air sign. It all depends on which Leo you are. She has been through a lot. She wants you to succeed. She's very compelled and drawn to you. For some of you, she is a romantic interest. She has a great romantic interest in you. She's very giving, loving, and caring, and sexuality is very high with her and you for those of you that she is a romantic interest. In business, she's a great partner for you to work towards your goals in the business arena. So it all depends on which Leo you are and how she is coming into your life and affecting you. The next card you have in your layout here, Leo, is Five of Cups. And Five of Cups to me is a card that symbolizes loss and regret. There's some depression here connected to this card. There's also could be a problem with drinking. Some alcohol problems can be connected to this card. It doesn't necessarily mean that's you that have the drinking problem. It could be someone you're connected to that has the drinking problem and it's causing you depression and sadness and regret. It could be that. So, but fives to me symbolize conflict, and there's like some emotional loss here comes up with that card. I feel for some of you, there's been a misunderstanding and you're grieving over this misunderstanding and you'd like it to be healed. And I do feel that you've been wondering how this person is doing. So from that message I'm getting, it seems that you have not been in contact with this person recently. I feel like you're grieving a loss. For some of you, it's going to be grieving the loss of a friendship. And for some of you, it's grieving the loss of a relationship that, that's ended. And a lot of miscommunication comes up with this. I almost wonder how recently it took place because we did just get out of Mercury in retrograde. So I wonder if it took place in the retrograde period, but because there's a lot of miscommunications can happen then. But I actually feel like this is there's more distance here. I don't feel like that was something that recently happened. And it's a shame because I feel like you still have emotional ties that are still there, whether it was a romantic relationship or a friendship. You still have emotional ties there. So you do have some regrets about that this has ended. And it does come up again, like you wish it could be repaired. So that comes up there. The next card you have in your layout today, Leo, is the Nine of Rods. And the Nine of Rods to me symbolizes you're ready for battle. You're prepared for any battle that might come your way. It's nine symbolize completion or endings, and wands symbolize new beginnings, new enterprise, new business, new beginnings. And if I already said that, I'm sorry, I'm repeating myself, and communication. But this card would symbolize to me, you're ready to take on whatever comes. You're prepared. This is a card of being prepared. I hear you've had a lot going against you in some ways in the past 7 months. The guides are telling me you can rest assured. I feel that many grievances that have been held against you or grievances you've had yourself are over. And I hear that for some of you Leos, you've let a lot of things go. and they've come back around again at you, but that then you've put a stop to it. So I feel like you've broken some cycles here that may be repeated cycles that have, some cycles that have been repeated or reoccurred in your life. If they've come back around again, I'm getting you've stopped them, you're stopping them, or you've recently stopped them. Family pressures and issues actually come up here. And that's really coming up strong, like family members where they've wanted your time or they've wanted your money or they've been exerting some pressure on you. And again, you're going to end this. You're going to stop this cycle where that's not going to continue. You're not going to have it anymore. I'm getting like you're done with that. So that's good news, Leo. I'm happy because you don't need to keep repeating cycles over and over again. That can all drive us to distraction, as we've all repeated things in our life until we learn those karmic lessons. They're so much fun. Karmic lessons. Joy, joy, joy. Karmic lessons. Oh, joy. Okay, so now you have the Queen of Cups. And the Queen of Cups, to me, symbolizes somebody that would be connected to a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. She's somebody who is a sensual person. She has deep emotions. She's very sensitive. She's in tune with others. She feels deeply about people when she's related to them or in a love relationship to them. Her emotions run very, very deep. For some of you, she's concerned with how you are. She definitely has feelings for you. For many of you, she could be a prospective marriage partner. Wow, Leo, you got for some of you, this is a prospective partner for you. And for some of you, Leos, this is a prospective partner for you. Marriage actually comes up with this card. They mention marriage with her. But for some of you, you will have a choice. And as I said, with this card, for some Leos, she's related to business and work and helping you out with business. This card, I feel that this is more, I don't see her connected with, I don't see the Queen of Cups connected to you in a business or working sense. This woman is very attracted to you. She would like to start a relationship. She'd be interested in having a relationship with you. She's very caring, giving, and nurturing. And if you are a Leo that would not be one to have a romantic female partner, she comes up also as a mother figure. Mothering figure comes up here. So hopefully that will make sense to some of you. She, either way, whether she's a romantic figure or if she plays in as the mother figure for you, she wants what's good for you. She's concerned with your welfare and wants good things for you flowing in your life. For those of you that are single and interested in a relationship with her, you are going to develop a great rapport with her is coming up. And for those of you that this is a mother figure, I feel that she's going to give you financial aid or aid you in some way. If you own your own business, she may come in and do some work for you, bookkeeping, or help you, if it's a business you're starting from the ground up, she may help you financially get the business going, or she may be standing there with a bucket of paint in her hand and painting an office for you or tiling a floor. I mean, she's going to help you in some way, either actually physically help you or financially help you. She has great care and wants the best for you. That's if she's the mother figure. If she is the romantic figure in your life, she wants what's good for you because she cares about you in a romantic sense and would like to have a relationship with you. It all depends on which Leo you are and which Queen of Cups she is. Hopefully that makes sense. And the last card you have in your reading, the outcome card you have, is Three of Cups. And the Three of Cups to me, Leo, symbolizes a party, a gathering, a celebration. You're going to enter a time where you're going to be having a lot of social engagements. I feel like you're going to be invited to events. You're going to make a lot of great connections at these events. I feel that some of you, these are going to be like charitable dinners and charitable engagements or events. Some of them will be outside, some of them not. Some of them will be more, for some of you Leos, I see more serious settings like, you know, charity events inside where it might be a big dinner, banquet dinners. For some of you, it's going to be outside events, charity events where there's like running, marathon running, or walking for a cause, or just outdoor activities or events like rowing events. I just see you invited to so many different things, and some of these are connected to do with charities or helping, you know, underprivileged children or people with illnesses or you know, some kind of charities. I see you involved in that. You're going to make some great social and business connections through these invitations. A lot of these, for a lot of you Leos, these invitations and events actually take place even a little bit more into the month of August. I hear you guys are going to enter a new whirlwind of activity, and your life is about to take a turn for the better, like a whirlwind turn of events. That's what they're telling me. And you're going to be marching to the beat of your own drummer, and nobody's going to knock you off your path. Especially good news for those of you who have felt that there have been people in the not so long ago past that have tried to knock you off your path. So Leo, I just want to say I thank you for all your kind comments on my maiden voyage out into the YouTube world. And many of you have written me some very kind emails, and I've spoken to quite a few of you who have scheduled appointments with me and had private readings with me, and I say thank you. And for those of you Leos out there that are interested in getting a private session with me, please click on the link below and fill out the form there on my order page, and we'll get to schedule an appointment and get your reading underway. I am planning on getting online scheduling now that Mercury in retrograde is over. I hope to get one on there that is working and good, and that will make it easier for all of us. So I want to wish you many blessings